ancient light.
Heal! You picked the wrong fight!
Champion swirl!
Take this!
If it hides,
It's over!
just bash it out again! Light after
Take this!
In here! I'll be saving this one!
Heal!
Radiant storm!
Demon
Where
Fang!
that came from!
You're
Thunderblade!
finished! Demon Fang! Be still! Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
Wind astral
You're mine!
energy! Lightning condemned!
Demon
Now!
Fang!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
An astral
Light
art?
astral... That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Rotating
You're
pile
mine!
driver!
You're finished! Demon Fang!
Lightning orb!
Can you take it?
Lightning
Elusive
condemned!
deity!
Thunderblade!
Rotating pile
No
driver!
escape!
Elusive
This
deity!
one's all mine.
Can you take it?
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Here goes!
Catapult!
Confiscated!
Tempest!
Demon Fang!
Catapult!
Shining
Rising
supernova!
Falcon!
Now!
Run!
Catapult! Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
A comfortable win.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renin, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renin starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renins, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renin society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction, and the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Demon Fang!
It's all shell hiding from the rain.
The wind! Air thrust!
Perfect move!
One natural!
You're mine!
I'll smash you! Split it open!
Be my guest!
Make it great! Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Not my finest.
Demon Fang! You're mine! Demon Fang!
Raging storm!
Far enough!
Demon Fang!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Shining super
You're
shot!
mine!
Ready!
Demon Fang!
I'm hurt bad.
Demon all mine! Eat dirt!
Guardian Field!
Demon Fang!
Make it rain!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Flaming meteor!
You back!
Lightning
Stand
or
back.
raging
I'll
tornado
trip it
blade!
up.
You're mine!
Sleep now.
Demon Fang!
Look sharp. One more. Dance to the wind. In here. On guard.
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Light up the dark.
Too much!
Let me out.
Can't move!
Come on. You have to hold on. Field. Dance in the wind. Look sharp. Air thrust. Light after raging tornado blade. Spread.
Alfie,
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
it wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danan's fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara. You're saying we should check the owl forest? Hoodle senses an owl around here.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Nothing gets by me!
Demon Fang! Try harder!
Sleep now. If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
I'm on it! Demon Fang!
No further!
Watch it's over! Demon Fang! Here I come! Hurrah! Demon Fang! Lightning thrust! This one's
Carve through armor!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Dreams.
Now! Keep charging!
Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Benediction light.
Demon Fang!
Benediction light.
Demon Fang!
Benediction light.
Big blast! Heal! You're mine! Demon Fang!
My exploits are bearing fruit. Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch? Let's see what you've got.
I'm on it! Eat dirt!
Can you take it?
Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
It's over!
I can feel you where you stand.
You're mine! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
We're not done! You're finished! Demon Fang! Be still! Mirage! Demon Fang! Be still! Try harder! My turn! Be still! Mirage! Be still! Demon Fang! Take this! It's over! Not a chance! Run! You're finished! Here I come! Mirage! This one's all mine! It's over! Blow them away!
Let's refrain from losing.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Ow!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Swallow down! Not on my watch!
Rotating pile
Mirage! Lightning thrust!
Tempest!
Mirage!
Where that came from?
Mirage! Demon Fang!
charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Wind astral energy!
Demon Fang!
I couldn't make it in time.
Carve through! I'll finish you here and now!
In a bind?
Raging storm! Where that came from?
From beyond.
Resuscitation!
Heal!
Take this! These fists have got your name on them!
Raging storm! More where that
Take
came
this!
from?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Light astral raging cascade! More for the
Ribbon
south!
Demon Fang!
Roll now!
You're
Not
mine!
on my watch!
Demon Fang! I'm ready!
Doubling!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! With this, I can become even stronger. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. Little help!
Resonate with the earth! You'll pay for that! Take this! This one's all mine! It's over!
Here goes!
With light!
Lightning condemned!
Eat dirt!
Thunder blade!
You're Demon Fang! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Light astral!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Lost my focus! You're on! Demon Fang! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Benediction light.
Lightning orb!
I really owe you one!
Raging cascade!
I'm on it! Demon
Here.
Fang! First
I'll be
strike!
saving
Take
you.
this! Capsule!
Can't get out of this!
Here goes!
Here I come! Demon
Raging!
Fang!
Not on my watch!
Elusive deity!
Blah, blah,
Begin
blah.
to it! Talon Hurricane!
In here! Blah!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Through!
Armor won't save you!
Demon Fang!
Here!
Elusive deity! Demon Fang!
Running
What
They
is
may look cute
Hey,
and stuff.
you okay?
but
I
they're
can
vicious.
still do this! Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Dance in the wind! Here goes! Photon, lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
Elusive deity!
Close one! Lightning condemned!
From
Thunder
beyond,
blade!
imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation! Benediction light. I owe you one. Heal!
Thanks so much!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Begin! No
Dance in the
further!
wind!
Strike! Demon Fang!
Lightning
Do it! Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's the lightning condemned!
Take
Thunder
this!
blade!
Demon Fang! Any more of this and I'll burn out! Lightning Thrust! I'm on it! Demon Fang!
Now!
You're mine!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! I'm on it! You're mine! Elusive deity! Mirage! Demon Fang! Strike! Take this! I'm your son! It was not fair!
Close one!
Here I come!
Dance in the
I'm on it! Elusive deity! Demon Fang! You picked the wrong
pile
driver! Next! Take this!
Now!
Elusive deity! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Ouch! Can I get a little healing over here?
Alas, we appear to be out at present.
Little help!
I can carve through armor!
You! You're mine! Is this it?
See what happened
make
there
it
as
in
you
time.
crossed. Shouldn't have done that.
Please now!
Helen Hurricane!
This one!
Glimmer Dragon! This is doing
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! In a vine,
It's over!
Raging storm!
Demon
Where would
Fang!
that came from?
far enough!
Flawless flight!
Take this!
Lightning! Dance in the wind!
I'll stop its charge!
Feel! Thanks, Kisara!
Take this! Mirage! Lightning Thrust! Mirage!
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
I have no limits! This one's all night! Can't move!
I couldn't make it in time.
Lightning orb! More where that came from! Here goes! Here's another!
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite! Confiscated!
Demon Fang! Is this it?
Nothing gets by me!
Lightning condemns! Thunder! Flame! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. More for the
This
stockpile.
one's mine! Is there no way out? I don't have much
Blah, blah,
left.
blah, magic,
I'm ready to go. Rinwell!
It's nothing. I'm all right. Light after lightning condemned. Thunder
Hard up!
Dad.
Eat this!
No! Don't leave me all alone here.
Eat this!
Tiger Blade!
There!
Light up the dark! I'm ready to go!
You're finished! Demon Fang! Mirage!
An outstanding effect! Look shot! Tiger Blade! Going in!
Demon Fang! It's on! This should do it!
I've let you all down.
Come on! You have to hold on!
Eat dirt!
I'm ready! No chance! Far enough!
Here I come!
Piercing roar!
Rising Falcon! Demon Fang! Try harder!
I let my guard down.
I can't believe this.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! Another day, another Gald.
There's always room for improvement.
that the Zugel we're looking for?
What's this thing?
Gotta break through! Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Heal! Try harder! Demon Fang!
Lightning orb!
Demon Fang!
Elusive deity!
You're finished!
Take this!
Demon Fang!
Just getting started!
No escape! Demon Fang!
Heal!
Tense ready!
Our arts are being interrupted!
Denied! Lightning
Elusive
strike!
deity!
You're finished! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Benediction light!
First strike!
Glimmer!
Not in your dreams!
This one's all mine! Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
Lightning orb!
Demon Fang! Struck!
Photon blast! Dance to the
Right
light! Air thrust!
In an instant! Impact block! I can feel my power growing!
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will. Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cislodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Move and escape! Demon Fang! You're mine! You're finished! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Eat this! You're done! Lightning
Hands in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Take this!
Shut him down!
Air pressure! Here I come! That's freaking Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Take this!
Dragon
Raging storm! Sweet dreams!
Heal! Demon Fang! Lightning! First strike!
Lightning! Arc sealed!
Dazzle!
Thunder blast!
Mirage!
Well, looky here! This will be a delicious piece of cake! Sweet dreams!
Demon Fang!
Raging storm!
Rising Falcon! Dazzle! Swallow Ticket!
Thunder field!
Escape! Eat dirt! Eagle Assault!
Watch
Demon Fang!
Now! Frozen hammer!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'm on it! You're mine! You're finished!
Lightning orb!
No
Can't move! Forgive me. This is my
In
fault.
here!
First strike!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Russia! First strike!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Up and out! Let's go!
Imbue this vanquished soul with
Hot
love.
raging
Resuscitation.
cascade! Spread!
Not
Dance in the wind!
being interrupted.
Air thrust!
Take this!
Like
Demon Fang!
Imbue this stand back. I'll take it out.
Demon Fang!
Close punch!
Here I come!
Energy!
Demon Fang! Demon
Arc
Fang!
shield!
Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Demon Fang! You're mine!
Field!
Can't get out of this.
Raging cascade! In here!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said?
Raging
on the top.
That focus goes double for you, Law!
Me? How come I
Here.
get singled out? Couldn't make it in time. From beyond, imbue this
you.
vanquished soul
Lightning
with life.
raging cascade!
Resuscitation.
Sleep now! More from the stockpile! Lightning condemned!
Benediction
Thunder
light.
blade! Too much to handle?
Freaking does it!
Lightning condemned!
Here I come!
Damn!
Demon Fang! Here I come! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Gotta break through!
Let me free you of your power.
Take this!
A new melody.
Come and face me!
Here goes! Not on my watch!
Benediction light.
It's on!
Leave me dead.
Yeah! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Lightning throw!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here. I can carve through. Now I'm in the groove. No further.
Try harder!
In here!
Try harder!
Eat this.
Demon Fang!
Here goes!
Be still! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend! Demon Fang! My turn!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Thunder Blade! Blazing
Take this!
cascade!
Demon Fang!
In here!
I'm not done!
Get right in there with the others!
Rising Falcon!
Here
Be
goes!
still!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Let's see what you've got.
I couldn't make it in time. Armor won't save you. Dragon Shout.
Not done yet! Here I come!
No armor. Stop me. Remind me to stay on your side. You'll find no mercy. On your knees. Resonate, prepare to be seized. On your knees.
Demon
The
Fang!
enemy yields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Lightning condemned!
Demon Fang! Here I come! Eat dirt!
Lightning condemned!
Showtime. Armor won't save you.
Confiscated! Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine! Lightning thrust! Rising Falcon!
You make it workable. Want me to pick up your slot then? Just pointing it out.
Maybe this one.
Demon Fang!
Hit!
Denied.
Whoa! One at a time!
Demon Fang! Rising Falcon! Demon
Dance in
Fang!
the wind! Air thrust!
You're mine!
Spread!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
Be still!
Astral energy!
Rising Falcon! Demon Fang! Try harder!
Photon dance in the
Demon
wind!
Fang!
Anything in armor
here!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
It's on! Through armor!
Sleep now.
Here I come! Demon Fang! It's over! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
All right, it's showtime.
Demon Fang!
Chinese
You're mine!
Crazy
It's over!
Negative gate!
Demon Fang!
We'll be saving this
You're
one.
finished!
Air pressure!
Magic
Demon
attack.
Fang!
Freeze Lancer.
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Eat dirt! Demon Fang! Crush! Demon Fang!
I'm on it.
Air pressure!
In here.
First strike!
Get on it.
Do it!
Kikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
On your knees!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Captain Swirl.
Lightning Thrust!
All right.
Mirage! Demon Fang!
Kikara, frozen.
Hammer!
Ouch. Can I get a little healing over here?
Alas, we appear to be out at present.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
What do I do?
Demon Fang! Rising Falcon! You're mine! Mirage! It's on! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Light after
You're finished! Demon Fang!
Do it! Armor won't save you. We got the advantage.
Good.
Just have to make sure we can...
Now,
Don't worry. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Resonate with the earth!
Certainly not.
Here I come!
Raging Cascade.
Stardust!
Spray. Dance in the wind.
Demon Fang!
Air thrust.
Rising Falcon! Mirage! Dazzle! Here I come!
Raging Cascade.
Pressure!
In here.
Destruction! Take this! Be still!
Seal.
Demon Fang!
More for the
Resonate with the
sky.
earth!
It's
Magic
over!
attack. Cross-blood expert coming through. Not in your dreams.
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind.
This one's
Go
all
in.
mine.
Johalim.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
So I still had room to grow.
Ow!
Eat dirt! You're finished! Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
We're barely hanging on by a thread.
I'll keep fighting till the end.
A bold sentiment.
Too much to handle.
Demon Fang!
Thunderbolt.
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Big blast.
You're my turn!
Photon flip.
Mirage! Be still!
Spread.
Demon Fang!
In the wind.
No escape!
In here.
Be still! Mirage! Here I come! Demon Fang! No escape!
Negative gate!
You're finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
In here!
Do it! Resonate with you
In an instant!
Impact block!
Dance to the wind! Air
Run you
drop!
through!
She lets her go!
Eat dirt!
Photon dance to the wind! Air drop! Photon blast!
Far enough! On your
Mirage!
knees.
Thunder field!
No escape!
I'm ready! Eagle assault!
I think I'm getting stronger.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
No backing down!
Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you! On your
Demon Fang!
Dragon Shout!
Here I come!
I'll finish you here!
Mirage!
Field!
Its armor's too strong!
Put it open!
Be my guest!
Demon Fang!
Our next person!
Arts are being interrupted.
Demon Fang! Be still!
No further!
Gale Force!
I wish I could throw like you, Lost.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Nelson?
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Way to go!
Talon Hurricane!
Demon Fang!
God!
Take this!
I'm on a roll now!
Dohalim! In an instant!
Impact block!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I can carve through armor!
Demon Fang!
Storm!
You're mine! Crush!
Blow away!
Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! Here I come!
Whirling snap!
Crush!
Now,
Demon Fang!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Moving Gate!
Raging
Mirage!
Storm!
Demon Fang!
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any ideas.
Crush!
Blow away!
It's over! Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Do it!
Demon Fang!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Take this!
Couldn't make it in time. I'm like bait to them. Dragon Shout! Eagle
No, and will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty. I'd let you all down.
Any more of this and I'll burn out! Demon Fang! This should do it! Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang! Try harder! Hold nothing back! Take this! Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams.
Demon Fang!
I'll be saving this one. Thunder Field!
You're mine!
Whoa, hey, one at a time. Light axe lightning condemn. Thunder
Demon
Blow!
Fang! You're mine! Rising Falcon! Demon
Lightning
Storm!
Orb! Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
In here!
Demon Fang!
Get on in there with the others! Raging Cascade!
Elusive deity!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
No further!
I'll
Demon
be
Fang!
saving this one.
Demon Fang!
Bizarra, frozen!
Hammer!
Law, wake up!
Damn, sorry about that.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Demon Fang!
Lightning Supernova!
Mirage!
Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Take it!
Air
You're
thrust!
finished! Demon
Resonate
Fang!
with the earth. I'm
You're
ready.
mine!
Bizarra, frozen!
Hammer!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious? Yes!
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
Little help!
Demon Fang!
I really owe you one.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do.
I got it! Demon Fang! Here I go!
This works!
Demon Fang! Castle! Rising Falcon!
Benediction
Mirage! Be still!
Raging
I owe you
Storm!
one.
Close light!
Crush! Demon Fang!
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Air thrust!
Demon Fang!
Photon
Line of
blast!
sight!
Now!
It's on!
Benediction light.
Raging Cascade!
Use too much.
Let's get you all tucked away!
You're finished! Demon Fang! Heal! Demon Fang!
Maybe show Bizarra a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, Dohaline.
Take it! Take it! Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We were work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Here I come! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Here I come! I'm not done!
Everyone's still in one piece?
Coming through!
You're mine!
Take this!
Strike!
Wind
You're
astral
finished!
energy!
Lightning
First
Thrust!
strike, thank you.
Mirage!
In here!
Demon Fang!
Let's get you
On
off
your
the way!
knees!
Destruction! Crush!
Lightning orb!
Resonate with the
Banana,
earth!
let's go!
Stalagmite!
Rising Falcon!
Dance with the wind! Sleep now.
Resonate
Demon
with the
Fang!
earth!
with the
Here I come!
Stalagmite!
It's
On
over!
your knees!
Wind astral energy!
Demon Fang! Here I come!
Thunder blade!
That was a little close for comfort.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I always... Love the sound of hammers banging away.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal! Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Eagle blast parts are weak
You
ones.
hear it now! Eat dirt! Eagle fly! Demon Fang! I'm on! Demon Fang!
You require a hand.
Howling Hurricane!
Dance in the wind.
No further! Now I'm
In
in the
here.
groove! Demon Fang!
Laura, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Demon Fang!
Anything in order is all mine.
Laser cyclone.
Let me free you of your power.
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
Dance in the wind. Air
Such
thrust.
tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Demon Fang! Howling Hurricane! Lightning thrust!
Armor won't save you.
I'll tear you apart! You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one! I'll finish you here and now! Demon Fang! Whirlwind snap!
Lightning orb. Lightning
Demon
command.
Fang! You're mine! It's finished!
Let's do it.
I'm just getting started! Demon Fang! It's over! Big blast! Elusive deity! Demon Fang! Hitting pile driver!
Seal.
The earth throbs.
Come in handy.
Swallow Demon Fang!
Raging storm.
No further! You're finished!
Where was that came from?
Demon Fang! You're finished!
Raging
Elusive
cascade.
deity! Your mother! Anything in order is all mine!
Dance in the wind. Glimmer thrust. Not in your dreams.
Now you see what I can do.
Eat dirt!
Here goes.
Demon Fang!
A banana.
Blast! Demon Fang!
Wind
You're
natural
mine!
energy.
Demon
Dance in the
Fang!
wind.
It's
Air
over!
thrust.
I'm on it!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Do it! Can't end here! Riddle out!
Demon's descent.
Flashing Fang!
From beyond,
Whirlwind
imbue this
snap!
vanquished soul with life.
Lightning supernova.
I owe you one.
Benediction light.
They're not playing around.
That freaking does it!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
I really
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Ready and rearing!
I can
Gonna
carve
smart.
through armor.
Rapid attack!
Raging cascade.
Demon Fang!
Glimmer blast.
Elusive deity!
In the wind. Air thrust.
Resonate with the earth.
Demon Fang!
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Air pressure!
Lightning orb. Lightning condensed. Thunder blade.
You're mine! This one's all mine!
Another incantation ruined.
You picked the wrong fight!
Talon
Demon Fang!
Seal.
Eagle Fly.
Demon Fang!
Now
Benediction light.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
This is some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Astral energy.
Dragon Shell! Here I come!
Now's our chance.
Eagle Assault!
Lightning orb.
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind.
almost there.
Or close enough. Take it away, Long.
I thought you'd never ask.
Not in your dreams.
It's on! Demon Fang!
Raging storm. All right.
You're mine.
It's showtime.
picked the wrong fight!
I've used too much.
Maybe don't be Sarah a little kindness,
Unadulterated.
huh?
She is strong.
Let you all
She can
down.
handle herself.
You can be really gentle, Helene.
You may be strong, but I'll never back... Down!
This will come in handy.
I can't move!
No.
Don't leave me all alone here.
I'll be Tiger Blade.
Look sharp!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Going in!
Demon Fang!
Far enough! Make your way!
In an instant! Impact Block!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.